Very late here on Thursday night as I'm recording the video. It was a terrible day for my brackets and for the tournament in general as far as I was concerned. And so I had to fire myself up tonight, so I watched the 30 for 30 ESPN episode featuring the NC State 1983 basketball team. And that thing is awesome. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's on every once in a while. I'm sure it'll be on a lot of times during the tournament, and it's worth your time. The first day is over. There were some interesting games. Davidson, as advertised here in the first video, was a handful for Marquette, but somehow Marquette prevailed. New Mexico with a very, very surprising loss against Harvard, and Michael Cassetta did not take his alma mater to win the game, but I think some people might have. Congratulations to our leaders. With 14 out of 16 correct today, a very fine showing. Adam Rice, Jess Martinetti, and Ryan Barks. And all three of those guys missed the New Mexico game, and then they had three different games that they missed. Besides that, the Oak State game, the Pitt game, and the UNLV game, respectively. With 13 for 16, Katie Haney, Pete Goddard, Clint Buckaloo, Jen Schlater, Brian Raymond, Jake Donald, Chris Oakes, Trenton Switzer, Josh Taylor, Jason Flynn, Evan Price, Paulette Britton, Peter Schneider, Jimmy Hunt, who, by the way, had New Mexico to win it all, Justin Donald, who seems to always fare well in the early games, and another fine showing, and also at 13 for 16, Al DiLeonardo, participating in the pool for the very first time. He is the #1 ranked president in the pool so far this year, ahead of Bruce Goodman. Nice job, Al. Besides Jimmy, by the way, the following people also had New Mexico reaching the Final Four. Brian Winans, probably won't be winning anything. Ty Wilder, who also has Michigan State in the Final Four. Not this year, buddy. Kenny Coleman, who also has Michigan State winning it all. And Drew Cathy, who currently sits in 96th place in the pool. A fine showing, Drew. Not. 12 for 16. There were 25 people with 12. There were 34 people with 11. 17 of you managed to get only 10 for 16 today. Very mediocre showing. But you escaped humiliation in this video because, yes, you beat me. Congratulations. I was able to muster up only a feeble 9 out of 16 today. So bad that I am tied with Joe Gianosa for now. Others with 9 include Greg Shiraki, Drew Cathy, Susan Potter, Jesse Long. Yes, my picks sucked today. I lost every toss-up game. I couldn't even get Oregon, and I couldn't even get Cal. And I'm wearing a Cal hat right now. I may go to the game on Saturday, in which case I will root for Cal over Syracuse. But this time I picked UNLV, and I had Oklahoma State, and neither of them won the Pac-12 with a nice showing so far. But those of us with 9, we did beat 3 people. Yes, there are 3 people out of the 104 in the pool who did worse than 9, with only 8 out of 16, a horrific showing by Jeff Nostradamus Nixon, one of our former champions, who won the pool back in 1994 and has pretty much sucked since then. Dude, what happened to you? Jeff, you used to be good at picking games. Also with only 8, last year's cellar dweller, Logan Toski, who had Belmont in the Final Four. And he also has Davidson in the Elite 8. And almost lost 2 of his Final Four picks today as he had Memphis, who barely survived over St. Mary's. It looks like Logan is looking to repeat his title as the suckiest college basketball prognosticator in our entire pool. But Logan's inevitable standing in last place will have to wait at least one more day, because right now, with a remarkably bad 7 for 16 today, was Kevin Donahue, whose self-proclaimed nickname on the site is Sports Genius, or as I have often dubbed him, Sports Idiot. Kevin did pick Michigan to win it all, by the way. I do respect those people who selectively choose some crazy upsets. Congratulations to those of you that did that. Those of you that picked Davidson, hey, nice try. It was a valiant effort there, and they almost pulled it out. What I don't respect is those players every year who go with the always creative all 4 number 1 seeds in the Final Four. Yes, something that has only happened once in the history of the modern structure of the tournament, and is lame if you do pick that. These were the goons that picked that this year. Michael Cassetta, Adam Jester, Josh Taylor, Brent B. I don't even know who you are. Are you Brent Berry? And Tom Skowski, surprisingly, bucking his trend of horrifically random picks and instead going with the all chalk, all 4 number 1 seeds in the Final Four. Weak. All right, we have 104 people in the pool this year. It is a new record for the pool. There are 2 people who did not get their brackets to me on time, but they were in touch with me this morning, frantically attempting to get into the pool. And so I took 2 of the brackets that had no picks, and I changed those around to reflect the picks of JP Arley and Mike Sauce. Those are the modern day versions of the fax bracket losers, as we used to call them. The approximate payouts are listed on the pool site. The first $200 payout is going to go to the leader after this Sunday. Please make sure you pay for your entry today if you have not already done so. It is easy on PayPal. You can also mail a check. Please get it done. 14 different teams were picked to win it all by those of us participating in the pool. 24 people picked Louisville. They were the number 1 pick on the board. 19 people picked Indiana. 12 people picked Gonzaga to win the championship. And 11 people picked Kansas. Those were the number 1 seeds. Among the 2 seeds, 8 people picked Miami. 6 people picked Ohio State. 6 people picked Duke. 6 geniuses picked Duke, I should say. And 2 people picked Georgetown. Besides that, there were 6 people who picked Michigan State, putting a huge amount of trust in Tom Izzo to take his team through the field, as he has often done. Not this time. 4 people picked Florida. That's not going to happen. 3 people picked Michigan, and there were 1 each who picked St. Louis, Syracuse, and, yes, Jimmy Hunt, New Mexico. Enjoy the games on Friday. Back at you guys after this this first round is over. See ya.